matched.
No, I can't believe. So, his mom's like, Mark, offer Thomas some water, and he goes.
You're gonna recount the story?
Because we heard your point of view. We're into my point of view, the right one now.
No.
And so, you can readjust your mic, bring it closer to you, whatever.
Cool. I didn't know about you wanted me to touch anything.
No, you're good.
You touched it. Oh. And so I see Mark. He goes to his fridge, and I'm like, okay.
I just recounted this to her.
No, you did it the wrong way though. You did it the Mark way. And so let me do it the right way.
That's a little discriminatory.
And so I go. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna meet my friend halfway. So I'll go to the fridge, and all he has to do is hand off the water. And I see him pick up Dasani. And I go, is that Dasani? And immediately, with the disrespect, and I'm like, no, he fucking deserves it. Because he really tried to say, Dasani is better than, like, Zephyr Hills.
Yes.
No, it's just not.
That's cap.
It's cap. That is cap.
There's no cap
you
on
are
this
Captain
podcast.
America.
I'm literally looking at you like you got something.
You
There's
are
cap
Captain
in this
Jack Sparrow.
podcast, bro. There's no cap. I don't unleash the cap.
You're fucking
unbelievable, bro.
Yankee Cap
so bad,
Factory,
bro.
bro.
I hate Zephyr Hills.
You just cap.
I feel like I'm eating like munch.
And then he goes and he disrespects my
It's
water.
almost like-
Public's purified water. Tastes
almost
fine.
like-
Tastes absolutely fine.
No, I don't even like that one either. Not gonna
Shut
lie to
up.
you.
What? You know, like I understand.
I like that. There's some good Publix waters. That one that you have, though, is definitely not my
It's
favorite.
purified.
It's alright.
There's spring water.
It's not like the first choice.
Yeah, I mean Zephyr Hills obviously.
Zephyr Hills is
alright.
like the A1.
You know what? Throughout our differences,
And
that's okay.
Fiji water.
I don't drink Nestle because of the practices of the company.
Oh, really?
They're
What
a
is
bunch
it?
of jerks.
Are they?
They don't believe water is a human right. They're like, you're not entitled to water for living. And I'm like, the fuck?
Then why are you selling water?
Isn't
they sell it by the
Isn't
mass?
that one of the main things, like the main requirements for life is to drink water?
Yeah.
Don't they sell it by like they sell the packages?
Yeah,
too,
they
and
sell the
everything.
huge packages,
That's so
but
strange.
it's like they take it from like some I don't know. There are a bunch of dicks who don't care about the environmental effects.
All right. Today is a legend in her own right, actually.
Thank
the competition
Yes,
out here.
yes.
Oh, God.
We brought you here to
God.
kill you.
But a good competition is always healthy, and we have someone who has also been doing the podcast, her own podcast, around the same time we all came through. I think around 2019. Around there, around the world, the podcast world, you know her as GhoneyBri.
What's poppin', y'all?
But we know her as Bri. Also from school.
Also
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty booked and busy.
Booked and busy?
Yes.
With the podcast?
Yes.
Heck
Things are definitely moving forward. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and tune into my podcast. It is now up and going on YouTube.
We're gonna cut
now.
this part out. Cut this part out.
Yeah.
Cut this part out.
This isn't a sponsor. This isn't a
We're
sponsor.
gonna edit your words to say the power of
The power
Four.
live on the power.
They really
of
are
four.
already on the power of 4.
I have a podcast, but have you heard of the power? of
Yeah.
But yes, half hour with Honey
Yes.
on
it
SoundCloud.
is. No, it's actually not on SoundCloud anymore.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, fuck SoundCloud.
No.
Or
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
on the streaming platform.
Wait, no, I was joking. Why are we?
everywhere
Why fuck SoundCloud? What's up?
now? Yeah.
So
bro.
with SoundCloud, it's not that the monthly thing doesn't bother me, but it's just like the uploading on that shit is like it sucks
it's very basic, very
so
yeah.
badly, and I noticed that a lot of my my listeners, they were not as much interactive
Got you.
with audios. So I said, screw this shit. Like, can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
hey,
fuck
it's-
like 4 times before. You're all
There we
good.
go.
Oh,
We had
okay.
Hey, so we had a whole water debate, so that's enough.
Okay. So, but yeah, basically I was like, you know what? Screw this shit. You know, let's just go ahead and let's get some visuals in. And then from visuals, it went on straight to YouTube. And from there, like, everything has been progressing. A lot more clientele has been coming in.
All right.
And it's been a great thing. So I really do recommend for you guys to try visuals.
We are getting on there.
Yeah, we're just working really hard to just try to figure out what we need to do stylistically for the show and how things are going to be approached.
Well, I definitely do love the setup.
Thank you.
The setup is awesome. Like, it feels really like intimate.
Thank
the
you.
fucking fan is on.
Speaking of intimate,
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's
wait a
all
minute.
right.
It's typically really uncomfortable in here because it's hot as fuck.
It does. There's no
Yeah.
ventilation.
Well,
in
that's
this
the
one.
only
I
thing.
opened up the fan a little bit.
We can keep the door open,
so,
and they'll get that airflow.
Bree's feeling a little bit of breeze from her side,
Yeah.
but
Don't worry, with my podcast, like,
yeah,
it
aren't
gets
you guys?
super hot in
Yeah?
there. Oh
You-
my
you know,
god.
I
It's
think
really, really bad.
I can imagine.
I wanted to look up Half Hour with Honey on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And the first thing that popped up is ASMR, edible champagne bottle, spoons, hairbrush. And
That's Bree's podcast
it is
right
a
there.
girl
That's
named-
not
name-
me. I think you have to type in GhoneyBri.
Because this girl's name is Honeybee, and it's an ASMR, and the picture is her with a hairbrush. She's taking a bite out of a hairbrush.
Well, that's definitely not me.
Not even from like the handle, from the top
It's
of the
actually an
hairbrush.
ASMR podcast.
I know that there was a large amount of ASMR artists, if you will, who are just porn stars but do ASMR.
So actually, I heard this story from somebody within my studio. I won't say any names, but it was somebody he used to be dating, and she officially became like, not like a porn star in a way, but she would do like sexual like ASMR. Like,
That's how it starts.
crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, and like this girl makes like thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's the money's definitely there.
Yep.
For
Yep.
sure.
Yep. And so yeah, you're doing your show. So now it's just all visuals, right? On YouTube.
Yes,
right
it's
now?
all visuals. I'm thinking maybe I'll still drop an audio. I'm not too sure yet, but
Got
since
you.
more of my people are to be more interactive with me, I just keep it visuals.
Okay. Do you prefer the visual aspect more than the just straight
Yes, because
radio kind of feeling?
it really just depends on the situation. But for me personally, I definitely love the visuals because just in case if something funny happens or we
Got
want to
you.
bring something up and we want to physically show it, we're able to do that. So it's like I want to make it so intimate to the point where it feels like you're inside the room with me
Right.
and you're listening to my stuff.
So you've been doing this podcast around the same time we all started.
Yeah, we already hit our 1 year mark.
Hey, look at that.
So
Yeah.
you guys have too. So congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you
No
very much.
problem. Yeah.
And just for the audience, really, we kind of want to know what was your story behind doing the show. I know that you work with a bunch of other of your friends that do different types of art, photography, music, and you're in the podcast realm. So kind of tell me, what was your idea behind Half Hour with Honey? It's a great name.
Thank you.
And just what your goal is as far as the expression of that show.
So it was actually it's kind of an awkward story. I get asked this question a lot because people, it's kind of, I get kind of, what is it called? Frowned upon in a way sometimes.
We're having a
Frowned
podcast.
upon.
Yeah.
For having
Oh, man.
one.
Like
Oh,
I have run into those couple people, who were not the most biggest fans of it, only because I am a female. So, and most of them were men. So
Yeah.
if that comes to any
Oh, that's very.
kind of thing.
There's this guy at work who was like, "Yeah, your fucking super amazing podcast." I'm like, "Hey, at least we got one."
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
We have an amazing
That's,
podcast.
I feel like I don't think we get like slandered or bullied for it, but
I don't-
I definitely find people who think it's just like stupid.
That's what I mean. And like people try to criticize me on and be like, "Oh, well, you need to fix this. Well, you need to fix this." And it's just like in my head, I'm like, you're not running it.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're not. If you were actually in my shoes doing this, you would be doing exactly the same
Yeah.
thing I would be doing right now.
Exactly.
Oh, like,
Going through the same
if
issues.
they
and the
can
same
do it so much
problems.
better, where's their podcast?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
You just don't do nothing. So there's not really much. But to continue the story, so basically started with everybody knows Jay Gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in this room.
Oh yes, he was in my freshman comp class.
Yes, he was there.
That was pretty awesome. He gave me a piece of pizza one day. Didn't even
Wow.
ask. He just gave it to me. That was the greatest.
That's all.
That was super nice. Never forget.
So, actually, can I make a phone call on here?
Yeah,
To
sure.
make
if you
it more
want.
like authentic, we
Mhm.
can definitely include him inside of the podcast if you guys would like.
Sure, if that's what you want. Is that who you were talking to before? Or were you talking to
No, that was just a really good friend of mine.
Gotcha.
How's he doing? He can moonwalk. You know that?
You can moonwalk? I can
Honestly,
We should have him on because he can moonwalk.
Okay,
He can
we're gonna
move-
have to have a
he can-
competition.
Yeah,
Moonwalk.
yeah.
Here we go.
I can't moonwalk.
You can't moonwalk?
No.
I'll teach you how to moonwalk.
Okay.
we
We
will
got it.
see. Wait, is the mic picking this up?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe.
But
Not as much. Not as much.
It picks up from like the front.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to put your phone like kind of.
I don't know if he's gonna answer. We'll find out in a couple seconds.
We'll find out.
I guess we should talk about this. GameStop stock went up like 400,000%.
Dude, I am so upset because I have Robinhood too, and I'm always investing into stocks, and like I super regret not doing that. Okay, well he didn't answer. So, but to continue the story, basically we were at his house, and he was when I was with him, and his music stuff and everything. I was just like, I really want to do something in the music industry. And he was like, well, what do you want to do? Like, you can make music, you can just do whatever you want. So, like, what would you want to do? And I was just like, have you ever got an interview done before?
Oh.
And he was like, I have. And I was like, well, what if I just interview you right now? Because we're literally just sitting in his home studio, not doing anything. And I was just like, music is not for me. It's not my wave. I don't see myself as a music artist.
Right.
So, and I'm very business oriented when it comes to everything. So I was like, why don't I just interview you right now? And basically I interviewed him. We looked up a couple questions, some that we made up. And then from there on, that's how the podcast was born.
There we go.
Hey.
There we go.
Yes.
And Half Hour with Honey, where does that come from?
So everybody knows me. So the nickname came back from high school. So we're going all the way back to high school because I had like my hair dyed to like the same tone of my skin. So like a couple of my friends used to call me Honey, Honey, Honey. And I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. It is what it is. And the next thing you know, I was like, why if I just call myself GhoneyBri? And then it kind of just happened.
There we go.
So, and then from Half Hour with Honey, I was just like, let's just make it short, sweet, and to the point. So let's make it only 30 minutes.
Got you.
So,
And your show is strictly artist-based, yes?
So I'm now introducing models and stuff like that. So
Alright.
it's going to be more of like a content creator type of base. But I mostly focus on music artists only because that is my preference. But
Okay.
if I did have to interview like people, who do other things other than modeling, which I have, it's not. It's the same for me personally. It's
Got
just
you.
I will have to ask them a different set of questions.
So I actually have a question, and we don't have to have this set on the episode. This is just a reference for me because I want to know. I have a question for you. How is your process when you book your stuff for your artist? I know people have different ways of doing it. I kind of want to know how you do it because with being stacked, I want to how do you put it together? The bookings to get people on the show,
Right.
Like, do they come up to you? Do you go up to them? Like, how's that work?
So since I do excuse me.
Whoa.
Since I do work with Pro 92 Studios, I am collabing with them. I do, work throughout with that studio. So I was grateful enough to be able to be invited to like music events and stuff like that,
Okay.
like performances and stuff. So, and most of my clientele comes from those places because
No, you're
I love to network. So I would literally go up to him and be like, hey, listen, how are you? Let's start a conversation. And then from there, I'm like, are you a music artist? They say yes. I'm like, okay, cool. I hand them my business card. And I'm like, contact me for any interviews that you have going on. As well, I do want to give a shout out to my engineer, Don Bella. He has tremendously helped me with my stuff as well with clientele because as an engineer, he's always booked out as well. So, he will always give me, a couple people like, hey, they need this or they need that. So I'm there. And most of my clientele also does come from the studio. Just from artists working on a recording session. They literally walk out and I'm like, hey, like, you want to interview? And I've done multiple, like, spot on interviews for them. So.
very nice, very nice. And now you've done it, like we said, for a little over a year now.
Yes.
Is there a set schedule on how your show works? What's the new adaptation of this Half Hour with Honey? Like, are we going to be every week, every month?
So with Half Hour with Honey, everything, well, it's actually now, I actually started my own brand now, so it's actually going to be promoted with Galore Productions.
Okay.
That is my new upcoming brand that is
Well, that's
coming up.
cool.
Very nice. What's your goal with that? That's going to be in general for all your ideas, or
Yeah.
just for okay?
So I made up my own catalog production Instagram as well, so you guys could follow that. It's at Galore X Prod, and basically that's where I handle all my business stuff. I was like, I don't want to be known just as Half Hour with Honey. I was like, I want to do a whole bunch of like vlogs, visuals. I want to come out with merch, and I was like, I want to come up with something where it's short to the point, but it has all this great stuff under it. So that's where Galore Productions was born with that. And for uploading and stuff like that, I usually always film on Wednesdays, and then post date is on Fridays at 7 p.m.
Nice, very nice. So you said before you weren't sure that you really wanted to be in that music world, but you wanted to be kind of around it, kind of absorbed by it. Are you comfortable with the idea of like how you set the podcast? Does that not necessarily fulfill you in a way, but in a way like where's your mindset as far as, do you feel the podcast almost gets you that feeling that you knew you couldn't with music? Or do you? Or is it a different feeling? Is it a whole different?
So you're asking me like when I'm actually doing like the interviews?
Yeah, like is it more for your like, this is not music, but this is, I feel like this is like my little world I have within the realm of that music world.
So actually, it gives me more of like a satisfaction in a way. It's more of, because I'm a very giving person, like that's just how I am in general. So just me, it's like me giving you like a little gift. It's like here. And for me personally, I just love to do that. It's more of like a satisfaction. Like I don't have to make music, but I can be involved and help someone get where they want to be with their music. I feel like I want to be like that stepping stone for somebody. That's why I'm doing local artists here, like in the city, because with that one little interview, you can literally open up a whole realm for them.
Right.
For
And
sure.
then same for you too, because
it would definitely bring me up.
It's worlds colliding for sure.
Yes.
I get that a lot for sure. Do you have you enjoyed it so far? What has been some good memories so far that you've done throughout the show that you've kind of picked along the way to kind of help grow what it is now that you're going into visuals? Because you had about like, I think 8 episodes on SoundCloud before the
No,
visuals,
I think I only had like 5.
5 or 6 or something
Like 5 or
that?
6 throughout the whole year.
What have you kind of learned with those processes already, with those episodes?
Honestly, I learned a ton, like a lot. So, excuse me. With the whole, from where I first started till now, it was a huge major growth. I did have to leave, certain relationships with like certain people, like friendship wise, and also just clear my head. And like, to anybody, this goes out to anybody who's doing podcasts or wanting to start or just becoming a music artist. This is like a universal advice. Don't care what anybody thinks about you. Do what you think is right, but if you want to get somewhere, invest into yourself. Don't invest on anybody else that's around you. Invest in yourself. Do your research. Do those long nights. That's what I did. I did long nights of just educating myself on how to becoming a journalist, becoming someone who interviews people. You have to be able to expand your mind to get what you want to get in life. And if you're not willing to put in that work, you'll never get where you want to be at.
Right.
And with that being said, if it's something passionate you want to do, just go for it.
Very true. It's important you stick to, don't just do something because it's comfortable and because it gets, it gives you what you need.
Right.
Do something you want to do. Get what you have to have.
Because if you do something you love, you'll never have a bad day. Even if it's a bad day, you're like, I'm doing something that I was dreaming of doing, so I shouldn't be upset.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's I think that also goes back to what we were talking about, how like people kind of see a podcast as pretty simple and kind of, it's not stupid really, because it's just like of something that they look at as something very easy for anybody to pick up, but it's not. It's a very hard process. It takes time to put together, especially people who would be interested in being on your show, learning editing stuff. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of pressure, because if you can't have a good topic, people are not going to listen to it. type of thing. So it puts a lot of pressure on yourself, like, okay, I can't say these certain things because it might be offensive, or I can use this, but is it going to be enough to keep my listener to keep listening? It's a lot of pressure on us people who do podcasts, and it kind of upsets me when people think it's so easy, because it's really not. And you have to invest a lot of time, and as well, you got to make sure you put the right people. You have to have really good timing about who you put on your show at what time. I
agree that for sure, because that's something I learned as well too throughout the show, is that you basically are the decider of how the show is going to be planned out and worked out, and you want to make sure that you're timing every episode and every guest at a good time for not only you but for them. It's definitely a very brainstormy kind of thing to put together.
I've had many headaches with it, but every headache was my favorite.
I got you. Bri, besides being a good water debater, is there anything else, any hobbies, anything else you kind of want to do besides doing the podcast? Anything you've been interested in as well, now that you have this new Galore Productions?
So I definitely am tapping in and dipping my fingers in the water with becoming a fashion designer.
Very nice.
It is coming up, hopefully, maybe one day. That this is just like a little sneak peek. I was not actually going to talk about this.
Hey, you guys say anything you don't want to release? I feel you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to release too much, but just know there's a lot that comes behind Galore, and
there we go.
That's
all you need.
It's just a lot of stuff.
There's a lot that comes behind.
It's just a lot that comes behind it. And if anybody, I know a lot of people ask me, I'm just gonna mention, I know you guys didn't ask me, but a lot of people ask me, like, why'd you name it Galore? Like, what's so fun about the word galore? And I was like, well, think about it.
It starts with G.
It starts with G.
Exactly.
There you go. See, he's already getting it.
There's an L in there.
Okay.
An O.
There's also E.
And an A.
And
I'm pretty sure an R.
Yeah, there's an R.
There we go.
And then the production's at the
There
end.
we go.
Bro, you
just cracked it.
Well, now we cracked it, but how is it? How you crack it now for us? What is it?
How did you put those letters together?
How did you morph it into one?
Well, if you think about it, the whole word means happiness.
Yes.
It means satisfaction. It means excitement. So you should always
half hour means happiness. A lot of H's there I just put in.
Yes.
There we go.
A lot of H's.
Very nice.
For sure.
Mark, you're the smartest man I've ever met.
Thank you so much, Thomas. You know what? You're the second smartest man I've ever met.
Why does he have to be second? Why can't he be like first and first? Like
Oh.
You guys should be like.
That's a fight to the death.
See, Mark knows I already think I'm the smartest person in the world.
And then I know I'm not, but I pretend I am.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. That's fantastic. Fashion is very good too, especially in the style choices that you've gone with for the show.
Yes. I keep it very like sophisticated, but like still eye-catching in a way.
Very nice.
For sure.
And also there's this one thing. So you have your own production now for the podcast and for your own art, but before this you were, and I believe still are, with this other group, right? I can't remember the name. It's with Justin. It's with Bella. Am I? Is that still a thing? I'm not sure.
No.
So it's all good.
No, I officially moved on.
But that's all right.
No, like bad beef, nothing bad or anything. It's just I wanted to create my own brand, so therefore I did want to become more of a freelancer.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted just to, move forward with my life, and everybody's still good. Everybody's still the same.
Yeah.
It's just I just want to focus on myself. I definitely want to grow. So part of me doing that
and the time and the space for that. Yeah, for sure. I understand. For
yes.
Sure. So now currently we are looking at Half Hour with Honey. Sorry, did I have Half Hour with Honey?
Yeah, that's right.
Mark, you're the smartest man I've ever met.
Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. On YouTube, you recently came out with your first episode with Pesos.
Yes, Peso Sav. Yes.
And this is also within the 92. What is it? 92.
Oh, Pro 92.
Pro 92. Pro
yes.
92. Got you. What are you looking forward to as far as where you want the show to go?
So, with just working within Pro 92, I'm very grateful for them because a lot of opportunities have come to me onto a table, and if I worked hard to get there, so I'm gonna soak up each one and every one that I get, but I'm trying to move the show to a point where I'm getting a lot of views on my visuals. That's another thing. I'm trying to bring as much attention to my stuff as possible, and then as well just also like hosting like on spot interviews at like live events and stuff like that. I'm trying to go to like everywhere that I can, to the point where I'm everywhere. I'm traveling states just to interview people and stuff like that. So I definitely want to be an international type of person who interviews. So
That's very nice. I never thought about it like that, but that is also another way of doing it too, especially when it comes to traveling and having people on the show too.
yes, it's pretty awesome.
So I'm trying to think.
So I mean, after like high school, what were you? Because you didn't start the podcast until like 2019 or like late 2018, right?
Yeah, I would say 2019 because you guys 2018, so like a year after.
Yeah, so I started like towards the end of 2018, I think. I think
the end of
2019. Oh yeah, because I keep forgetting 2020 even happened, but
it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
that was a bad year.
Yeah, well, so I was gonna say, so I mean, I think I'm not sure if I've said this before, but like I feel like everyone goes through this year after high school where like shit just sucks for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
What was your experience like with that?
It was very colorful, I would say. I did go through a lot of personal things with certain people and stuff like that. So it wasn't really the best time for me. But after like 2019, like towards the end of 2018, 2019 happened, I was finally figuring myself out. And I'm not going to lie, I will say it on the mic. I am a college dropout. Like, I dropped out of college. Like, it's just something I couldn't handle at the time. It's not something... I barely even went to high school and I still graduated. So there's that.
How long were you in college for?
I only did it for a year, and that was it. And I was just like, this is not for me.
It's not. Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely not for everybody.
No.
I mean, it's like. I mean, I knew when I did it, it was for me. I knew like, this is what I got to do. But I don't think Jay Gifted. He didn't go finish it either, did he? I know he in the class we had together. I think he did drop out of that one.
I'm not too sure. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. School's just not for everybody. It definitely wasn't for me. And I thought I want to do something. I don't want to work a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
because that's what I do now. I work like I didn't even go to school, and but I still became like a certified medical technician. I work with like mental health patients and stuff like that. So just living that lifestyle already, I love what I do for those people, but it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like, it's just not something I want to do. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and create. I don't want to have to drain my body and my mind to go do something that I'm not wanting to do.
Mm-hmm. So are you doing the podcast 24/7 now?
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
But working towards it for
Got
sure.
you.
But it is not the easiest trying to schedule everything. So hopefully soon I can eventually just quit my 9 to 5 and be done with it 100%.
That's the dream.
It is. And honestly, I do have to say this. Obviously she's going to be listening, but a big shout out to Modest Bell Photography and just Modest Bell in general. She has been my backbone. She's been my muse. She's been everything for me throughout this whole process as well. I've been the same there for her. So knowing that our relationship is so solid, we've been through a lot together with just being in the music industry together.
Right.
There has been a lot of times where people did try to break us up in a way, and it hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, that's true.
So definitely, since you have Thomas with you, always keep Thomas close to you.
Got you. We fight and bicker to the bitter end. But
I fucking hate.
But it's
I
all
hate
with love. Just hug at the end.
I mean, more like hate.
More like hate love, but I love the hate.
No love. I just
no
hate.
love. No
like
love.
Straight hate.
No one truly loves, but the hate.
Like
the love.
Like a ridiculous.
Like the
amount of
loveness hate.
Like to the degree where I'm like, I didn't even know I could hate this
Wonderful,
much
beautiful.
In my life.
It's beautiful. It's so disgusting. But also shout out to our buddy Justin Vargas, who is Isabella's brother.
Yes, Pobs. Beats by Pobs. Yes. Shout out to Pobs, yo.
He actually does the editing for our show on the Power 4. So.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We've been good friends since our freshman year of high school. So it's the small world, small world.
It is a very
Everything
small
aligns
world.
very
I didn't
well.
even know that. Well, shout out to Pops.
Shout out to
Pops by
to the
Beats by Pops.
Yo.
If y'all have not booked Pops for your beats yet, y'all are bugging out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Prod by 7 with Will.
Bro.
Shout out.
Shout him out.
Shout out.
Shout him
Hey,
out.
what's up?
All the shout out. Shout out Thomas. Shout out Thomas.
Shout out Power 4. Shout out Thomas. Shout out
Power with
Mark.
Honey. Oh, it's all a shout out, everybody. It's all a shout
I
out.
have to say this. You know what, guys? We're actually trendsetters.
Yeah.
Are
We definitely are.
People didn't start doing podcasts till we started doing podcasts.
Yeah, literally. I'm not even gonna lie.
man.
After I dropped my first podcast, then I found about you guys, and then from there on, it just went. And I'm like, me and the Power 4, we're like the OGs.
No, we dropped like maybe like a month apart from each other.
Yeah, I think you dropped your episode with Jay about a month into us, and then we kind of came out with Carlos and Office Hours, and yeah, so very.
If anything, we're like trendsetters. I say it all the time. I'm like, I'm a freaking trendsetter, dude. Like anybody else is doing podcasts, you guys are all bandwagons. Okay.
What was crazy was Mark had brought up the idea of doing the podcast to me about a year before we did it, and he was like, "Hey, want to do a podcast?" I was like, "Sure." That's never gonna happen. And then it happened.
And here we are now.
And here we are now.
I don't know
Really.
why, but I feel like when I look at you two, like I feel like you guys have like the relationship of like somebody on The Office, where you guys look into like those invisible cameras. And
God.
stuff.
Oh, I do that shit all. I literally do that shit whenever Mark says something that my brain just can't comprehend. I'm like,
Dude, I agree. I don't know exactly. Would I be like? Would you be?
no, I mean we'd be. I hate when people are like, oh, I'm Jim. Oh, I'm this. I'm like, no, we would not. We're two.
Oh, we're just two guys in the office.
We're too
I feel like
defined for
Thomas
either of
would
those.
definitely be Stanley, for sure.
Oh yeah. I wake up in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and worked at a job that pays too little. But pretzel day? Well, I like pretzel day.
I definitely feel like Mark would definitely be like an Oscar.
Cause he's gay.
No, not because he's gay.
I knew it.
I don't know.
What did you tell?
Hey, gay means happiness. So if anything, Mark is a very happy person.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna back him up.
Mark's not actually gay, although it is very believable. I just call him gay all the time.
I love it.
No, it'd be like because they have their sidebars all the time.
Oh,
It'd be like
man.
one of the
God.
worst things about working is how two-faced people are. Like having every conversation just leaves you on your toes. You get the vending machine. Mark walks in. Hey, what's up? Yeah, nothing much. All right, I'll see you later. Sidebar. I fucking hate that guy. I remember me and Mark played Minecraft, and me and my friends were like, we should execute Mark in Minecraft.
I was visibly, audibly upset
I was
about
like,
it.
we're like, Mark, we'll hold a trial. We'll give you a
No,
chance
no,
to
and I
defend
said,
yourself.
no,
And
no,
I
forget it.
go, Mark. who do
Wait,
you
you can like kill people like on
Minecraft?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the idea was we'd put him into like a gallows and then drop an anvil on him that would just kill him instantly.
Yeah, they just kind of like they stand there, and then when they get hit, they just kind of like tilt over.
Yeah, they fall
And then
over
all the
and
stuff
die.
that they had on them just falls off.
And
of it.
I was like, Mark, okay, look, I'll trial. Who do you want to defend you? You went, no one.
I was like, I'm gonna defend
And like-
myself.
And then he's like, if you do it, I'm leaving forever. Like, Mark, it's
I'm not gonna be on the server no
Mark,
more.
it's just for fun, man. It's just for fun.
$20 of nothing.
We were like, we planned it out. Like, we'll give him a last meal. We'll do the trial. We'll have a jury. All right, and then if he's proven guilty, then we'll have him wait in the jail cell, and then we'll take him out.
What made me sad the most was they said you can have your last meal before we have the execution, but we'll let you have the last meal. And it sucks because the meal doesn't last in Minecraft. You take 3 chomps and that's the meal.
Yeah, so-
and now I gotta get executed right after. This isn't friendship.
It would have been like,
This isn't friendship at
It
all.
would have been like, Mark, what do you want? And you could have said anything.
I really could have, but it's fine. It's fine.
And now the trial got like shelved for just like frivolous lawsuit.
Or forever, because I was visibly upset.
Yeah.
Oh god. I feel like Bella should be here for this conversation because she's obsessed with Minecraft.
Who is Bella?
Modest Belle Photography, my sister.
Justin's sister.
Justin's
Isabel.
sister.
Oh, wait. You're related to Justin?
No,
No.
they're related.
But I thought you said Bella was your sister.
She is. She's like my sister, yeah.
Oh, she's like your sister.
Yeah, we're not brothers at all.
Yeah, Yeah, you're probably right about that one.
Oh yeah, we play constantly. We're playing right now, and we're having a blast. And but same there, like just having a blast with your friends is always.
It is
The
a great
best.
time. I definitely feel like everybody should really just
Have friends.
have friends. Yeah, like do some shit with somebody, man. Like I understand people are like on like this like social media type of drive where like I don't need anybody, screw everybody, you know, I'm doing this shit on my own. Like no, like I get it, you want to be gangsta, you want to do this shit on your own, but at the
Yeah.
same time it's like you gotta have like positive people around you, so if you can find that stuff.
I'm like the opposite. I'm like, screw me. I need everybody. I need everybody.
Oh man,
For sure.
that's fantastic. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say anything.
Bree,
Yes.
we love that we got you on the show.
Wait, I do have another question.
Oh yeah,
What's
go
up?
ahead.
So you said you don't like making music. Do you like listening to music?
I like listening to music.
Who's your
yes.
favorite music to listen, or what's your favorite music to listen to?
Honestly, Thomas, like
There's one
I really
correct answer.
one correct answer.
There's a correct answer to this question.
I don't know. I can't read your mind.
You don't have to.
It's
It's
Yeah.
It's a.
I'll give you
I
a-
mean, it's no. Don't give her.
I can't give her a hint?
No,
Oh.
give me the hint.
It's no. It's because it's if you like good music, everyone knows what this is.
No, or if you just listen to
No.
music in general,
No, it's
this artist is someone people really like.
well, he's also the greatest artist in the world. That's your hint. He's a guy,
One guy,
one man.
and we'll give you one.
No,
Okay,
I,
you get one
It's
one
the
chance.
que-
You got
it's the
one
question.
chance. It's
I
okay.
don't know.
if you're wrong.
your
It's okay
life
if you're wrong.
depends on it, Bree.
I don't know what I would say.
And now
It's-
Mark's life depends on it too.
It's okay. It's,
Well, we're gonna get
it's
executed like
what-
Minecraft
Yeah,
again.
right,
one meal before the execution, bro.
3 chomps. That's all you get, and then you
That's all I
die.
get. Basically, bro. We might as well leave. Just one chance. Just go for
Come
it.
on.
Just go for it.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know.
Let's just say it. Maybe you guess right. I don't know.
Honestly,
Think of any artist that Thomas would like.
Thomas doesn't look like the type to listen to rap music.
Okay,
You're right. I don't listen to that.
Okay, all right. You're getting hotter. You're getting hot. You're in the hot side. You're in the hot section. You're in the
That's
hot
why I'm
section.
like, I'm afraid of who I'm
I
gonna
can't,
say.
You're on fire.
I can't listen to rap because I'm not going to be in my car like, next time there will be no next time. Oh my god! You know, like
All right, so you've gotten that category out of the way.
Okay.
Now-
Can I choose like a category?
if you guess it right, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you're the type of guy to like listen to like 80s, 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're getting
hotter.
warmer. We're getting warmer.
Okay, alrighty, boys.
We're getting warmer.
He was definitely big in the 80s.
Okay.
He was big in the
He
80s.
was big
Yeah,
in the, he
man.
was big in the
70s?
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
A little bit in the
Okay,
90s.
No.
But you're there. You're like there, bro.
Oh.
Come on, man. You're there.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I gotta push the microphone if she's right because I'm not
Correct me if I'm wrong. One more question: was it a rock band?
No.
Not a band,
Not a
just
band.
one guy.
One
Oh,
guy.
one fucking guy.
The greatest man.
I don't know about that,
Responsible,
but that's okay.
responsible for the
Don't-
modern world.
Yeah, that's gonna confuse everything. Just one man, 80s.
It's not Michael Jackson.
I'll give you. I'll
Not-
I was not gonna say
Yeah,
Michael
I-
Jackson.
not Michael Jackson.
rock though, right? That rock.
Rock pop, actually.
Rock pop?
I didn't know-
Popular
I didn't-
rock
I didn't know that
music?
like most of his music was considered pop, which makes
It's
me
popular.
Which makes me feel like a bitch.
Well, no, it's popular
I'm
rock
kidding, I'm
music.
kidding.
Popular rock music.
Fuck.
But you're there.
Oh my
You're
god.
there.
I'm trying to think of everybody now.
Stick.
Stick?
No.
No.
I was saying
He's
something.
like, who the
but
fuck is Stick, Mark?
I don't. But
Stick.
here's the thing, though. I know a lot of rock band artists from the '80s. I don't really know
There's
somebody.
a bunch of bands.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I'm
Twisted Sister,
thinking.
Journey,
You're thinking of
Boston,
bands and stuff.
Total.
Yeah,
gotcha,
because like
gotcha.
I didn't really listen to anything that was like really pop for the '80s realm type of thing. Honestly, I have 2 guesses.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
I'll give you the 2 guesses.
It's either Led Zeppelin.
No,
Okay,
that's
remember,
that's
still-
a band.
still-
It's a band.
still-
It's a-
I'm just gonna say because that's all I could think of. Or I'm gonna have to go with Queen.
both of those were wrong. It was Billy Joel,
Oh.
Piano Man, Uptown Girl, Still Rock and Roll to Me. We Didn't Start the Fire. So it
Can I
goes,
have like okay?
River of Dreams.
I definitely do this on my show, but
It's-
go ahead and give me a freestyle.
a freestyle?
Go ahead and like sing some freaking bars out of that shit. I want to hear it.
From which song? His most popular one? Probably Piano Man.
I don't know. Just
Like, sing us a song, you're the Piano Man.
Hey.
Sing us a song tonight.
Oh yeah.
Because we're all in the mood for a melody.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill Mark in Minecraft tonight.
Oh, God.
I love it. I love it. A classic, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
But you also like
Classic.
Uptown Girls, like Uptown Girl.
Dun, 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 dun,
She's
dun,
been
dun,
living
dun,
in her
dun, dun.
uptown world. See, look, you know,
Yes,
you know.
I do know. I do know.
Hey.
It's Billy Joel.
She
Guilty,
was right all the time. She was
guilty,
right all the
guilty.
time.
I'm guilty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
No,
he's
it's
the,
okay. Do you have a
now you know
favorite?
he's the
Do you have-
greatest artist of all time, and you should only listen to him
Hey,
ever.
hey,
He's got his
hey,
own
hey, hey,
station on Sirius XM Radio, which I listen to Billy Joel station.
It's just
105.
Literally.
That is Billy Joel. Listen to that.
Wow.
This guy's extravagant.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
Billy
crazy.
Joel? Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
This
That's
guy's
crazy.
extravagant. He
Yo.
even knows like the radio station numbers.
Fun fact, Billy
Oh.
Joel is like 78. He's got a 4-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old daughter. Yeah, no, Billy Joel was not the best about not fucking.
Hey man, but his music's fire. Do you have a favorite artist?
Actually, I get this asked a lot since I do interview a lot of music people. I don't have a favorite artist.
It's Billy
Okay.
Joel, isn't it?
No.
It's all good.
Certainly not.
All around. is
Yes,
good too.
I'm a very universal type of chick. I just really don't have a favorite. I listen to what I listen to when I want to listen to it. I don't have a favorite color.
What? Red is
Yeah.
where it's at. Red's the best color.
No, if I had to choose, I wouldn't choose red. I would maybe choose like blue or something.
Hey,
Oh,
there we
basic.
go.
I like
Basic.
mellow vibes. Mellow
That's a
vibes.
trendsetter right there.
There's
You
this
see?
is, there we go.
Come on.
For the longest time, I didn't know that DJ Khaled and some guy named Khalid were different people.
So you thought they were the same?
I thought it was just Khaled pronounced differently.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Are they spelled the
I
same?
thought Cardi B was a dude.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh God.
I never heard
You're
her,
definitely not in the rap world.
never knew her music
Until?
until WAP,
Okay.
which is a great song. Possibly my
Honestly,
favorite.
Probably.
I have mixed feelings about that song.
And no,
for
me
sure.
too. I'm like, well, it's kind of hoey, but
It's not very it's very like sexual.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's very, yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like when I first heard it, I was like, ew.
No, shit,
like,
for sure. Like, I'm like this isn't the song.
You
I
think
would,
it's just the idea
this is a song
of,
you gotta
like,
listen
sex positive or
you
something like
listen
that?
to it by yourself, and no one can know you're doing it.
Literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I jammed to it a couple times after it dropped, but then
Gotcha.
after that, I was just like, I'm out. Definitely. I don't know, Mark. I could definitely see you bringing it down to like some Mega Stallion type of shit.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck is
Oh.
Mega Stallion.
You don't know who Mega Stallion is?
No,
No.
you know, we did it. We were in the car and with our friend Cyrus, and he was like, "Play the newest song you got on your Spotify playlist." The newest song I have on my Spotify playlist is "Ho Hey" by the Lumineers,
Which was 2011.
2011.
Yeah, dude. Actually, last night I was on TikTok, and like some guy was talking about like songs you would listen to like back in like between like 2011 and 2013, and like Aeropostale
Oh
and
yeah,
American Eagle.
They loved the Lumineers. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
definitely. What was the other one?
We Are Young was definitely one of those.
Oh my god, I got so tired of that damn song.
For
the,
sure,
the
for real.
Gautier song.
Oh, Goiter, bro.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to cut me off.
That was like exactly it. That was
Or the one where it's like, all the other kids with the pumped up kids, you better run out.
Censored.
Oh my god.
Yes,
My god.
for sure. There was another one I literally just
We're
tapped into.
we are-
There was Party Rock is in the house
tonight.
tonight.
That's another
Oh,
one.
That's
there
when
was,
thrusting came along.
there was the who, thrusting,
Like the
Yeah.
oh.
like the
idea,
move
Oh.
thrusting.
Yeah, like the dance move thrusting.
Wow.
Oh wow,
Look
I
at
don't know if
that.
I've ever seen that before, but I've never been to a. The last dance I was at was prom.
Hmm.
I actually didn't go to prom
You did it?
nor
What?
homecoming. Honestly, I hated our high school.
Do you remember when I was almost homecoming king? All right,
Yes.
that's crazy. Did you vote for me?
I didn't vote for anyone.
That's it.
No
Scrap
Billy,
the episode.
didn't vote. No Billy Joel. Oh man, that's fantastic.
It's like you don't know these super specific details about my life that only a few people know.
Thomas,
What
I only
the
had
hell?
one period with you.
I know, and that was the last time.
You don't know my.
And I was barely in school anyway.
I know, yeah.
so literally, Miss Cocker would be like, Brittany.
Brittany.
Not here,
I forgot
okay.
that was your name. I
Oh
was like,
my-
Bree. It's all
Oh
I
shit!
know
I
now.
said my freaking government on
Brittany.
here. Shit. Yeah, for some reason I don't like when people know my first name. Just call me Bree.
Brittany.
My God.
That's all you
I
need to
feel
know.
that.
Damn, she said first.
Brittany's like a
name.
very...
I hate my name. On God, I hate my
Why do
name.
you
Yeah?
hate it?
Because, like, ever since I was, like, a child, like,
It's like a very 90s name.
man, fuck Britney Spears, bro. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was like so nice. So it's like a 90s like
Yeah, 90s, early 2000s.
90s
Definitely.
cheerleader girl name like.
Oh my God,
Hi,
Britney.
my name is Brittany. This is my friend Crystal and
Oh my God.
what's
We're the
a-
Or
Spice
Kristen.
or Kristen.
Kristen.
Kirsten.
Kirsten. Oh, God, I knew a bitch named Kristen. I did not like her.
What's another? There's another like super. I can't think of it. There was like another super like Brittany kind of name.
Oh, yeah?
Damn.
Rachel?
I was thinking that, but no, that's still kind of old fashioned. You know, Rachel.
Rachel? Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of.
Can I just say
Britneys.
one funny name?
Stephanie. There we go. What's up?
I found a really, I don't know why, but like this old person, like old people name, like Opal.
Opal.
Like
Yeah.
that word just makes me laugh. Like,
Opal?
hello, my name is Opal.
It's like naming your son Mark or something.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
what
God.
the hell?
Something
Or
like-
Thomas.
Yeah.
That's a good
Crazy
one
guy.
though. That's a
That's
good one
no-
though. I like that one.
Not about
What is
that.
it, like the train or something?
Everyone says that. Out of all the crazy amount of other people in this world named Thomas who did crazy shit, that's the one. And it aired in like 2004.
Well, I'm sorry, man, but
I don't
that's who
know.
you are.
Like what the hell? It's because the alliteration. It's because it's Thomas the Train.
No, it's you.
Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Paine, Thomas Gibbs,
Thomas the Train.
Thomas Edison. But that guy was
Thomas-
a dick.
Thomas the Train.
Thomas
I'm
the
sorry.
Train.
Thomas from Maze Runner.
Nope.
No.
Thomas.
Never
the
heard of him.
Train.
Thomas Bolette.
What? I'm sorry.
Who are these people?
I love that last one. Oh man, we're having a grand old time here on the Power
Yes, we are.
4. Bree,
Yes.
thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course,
It
no
is going to
problem.
be. Oh, I mean, you know, tomorrow's never guaranteed. It will be.
Is that a threat?
No, stop it. It'll be.
Is there a bomb in here?
Hold on, lady. Hold on.
Tomorrow's not guaranteed, and neither is the next 30 seconds. Say what you've got to say to the
Right
people at
now,
home.
have your last meal. It will be a pleasure to see where your show goes and competing alongside you.
Thank you.
Just to because it's just gonna be a good.
Was
old
this like your
time.
inside job to know what I'm doing?
No, not my.
This was
inside-
inside work, wasn't it?
No,
This is a
ain't no inside
setup.
work. No, it's
Like
not.
I said,
This is a setup, isn't it?
Not a
We're
setup.
trimming the competition. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. This is a setup. I smell something.
We brought you here to kill you, but then I found out Mark liked Dasani, so we're gonna actually end up killing Mark.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
out.
drown him in Zephyr Hills.
Yep.
Yes.
That's.
Oh my God.
This is some great stuff
This
here.
is some great stuff here. Last meal, Mark.
We
come
actually
on.
do not condone anybody killing anybody.
Yeah.
Just making it clear.
At the end of the day, don't kill your friend.
Don't kill your friend.
kill your friend.
No bombs. No nothing.
No bombs.
No
Don't-
nothing.
don't
just,
kill.
Just a hell of a great time
No,
on
don't
a
kill
podcast.
at all. Actually, if you can help it.
This is where we end the night, ladies. and gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. J Gifted. I am on the Power 4 podcast, and we were talking about you, so I called you. So if you want to say what's up in the mic.
Oh shit.
I guess he doesn't want to say hello.
Do you want to say hello?
Shit. What's happening? How we doing?
We're gonna have to
All right,
all-
Mr. Gifted, is there anything you want to say on the podcast? I mean, we already talked about that, but if you want to add anything in for that.
Literally, it was just one of those things. I want to make music, and I make music, and then he was like, what if I just do a podcast? And then we ended up doing a podcast. And so then you're like, oh shit, I fuck with this. And then you did it, and now you have a whole show.
Facts. There you guys are.
That's what we think. You are spontaneous. I give that to you.
Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. All right. I will call you later. I'm going to finish up this podcast now.
Alright, for sure. Shout out to Power 4, right?
Yep.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah,
Keep grinding. We here, baby.
Same here. Also, real quick, where can we find all of your stuff?
Okay, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in to Power 4 Podcast. Hello, my name is GhoneyBri. You guys can find me at all social medias at GhoneyBri. That is my Instagram, also my Twitter. If you are looking for my YouTube, just type in GhoneyBri. You'll find me. My podcast will pop up. It's officially not called Half Hour with Honey anymore on the actual name. but it still is Half Hour with Honey. It just won't be named that. So you guys can definitely find all my social media. Link is in the bio. Everything's there. And can I do a couple shout outs?
Sure.
So shout out to Pro92. Y'all are the family. Thank you guys so much. Also, big shout out to Don Bala, which is my engineer. If you guys are ever wondering about wanting to book a session and make music or anything like that, you can go ahead and go to him. And shout out to Montesbell Photography. If you are looking for a personal photographer, shout out to her. You guys can definitely get some dope stuff coming out with her. And shout out to Power 4 for definitely giving me this opportunity for coming on and let me coming on to your show.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Of course, I couldn't miss this.
Awesome.
This is a great time. I remember we were supposed to do like a whole bunch of stuff together that never happened. So.
Hey, but here we are now.
Here we are now.
This is the result of that.
Yes, it is for sure. And I appreciate you guys so much for taking out the time just for choosing me to be on your show. I really do appreciate it. Much love to you guys. I will always support you guys for sure. You guys have a dope podcast. You guys are doing amazing things. And I know you guys are going to get somewhere because you guys are super genuine. And just talking to you guys is very entertaining. I had a great time. And like this whole hour like flew by. Like I feel like in 20 minutes, I thought it was like, oh shit. I feel like we just started, but it's a great time. You guys have a great environment and you have a lovely home. And
yes, we live together.
shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mark's mom for having a dope house.
She's the one. She designs all this. Thank you.
No problem.
I sleep in Mark's bathtub when he's not looking.
There you go. Thank you. And same to you for your show. It's going to be very exciting to see what you do.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We'll
all succeed together.
Yes. We're trendsetters, baby.
Hell yeah.
If you're
no one was even making podcasts in the world.
People thought it wasn't the shit.
It is the
and
shit,
we made it the shit in the city. And that's it. That's all that matters. So we are trendsetters. And anybody else doing podcasts, watch out because GhoneyBri.
We'll kill you. We'll fucking kill you. We'll murder you.
Oh my God. So, to anybody who, personally for me, I stand as a person where you need to look at the mirror and you need to be real to yourself. No matter what it is that you do, you can look at yourself and you need to be able to realize what your capabilities are doing. And even if you feel like you can't do something, you are weightless. Nothing is impossible for a human being. Anybody can accomplish whatever it is that they want to do. And always make sure that you take care of your mental health. Always make sure that you take time for yourself to figure out yourself, because no one will ever be able to understand you more than yourself being. Your mind is so much bigger and you have so much more to unlock with yourself. Until you can figure that out, you will never understand anything that comes in your way. So therefore, anything you guys are working on, anything that you want to do, anything you're just thinking about doing or it hasn't come to you yet, figure it out and just do it. Don't hold back. Don't do whatever it is that you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, nobody else is going to do it for you. And from there on, you'll have the right to say, I did this, I did that. What are you going to do about it? So definitely for sure, everybody here has a dope mind. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't ever stop. And stay genuine. Stay humble. Never become selfish with anything. Just remember about the people who came up with you and just remember about the loved ones that you have around you and take care of everybody else. And also just don't worry about yourself or your others. Worry about for the people who are less fortunate. Worry about the people that you need to help in this world. Make a big change. Be that person to change the whole world. And remember that God loves you. He will always forever be there for you guys. And just remember just to be a dope ass person. So this is GhoneyBri, and this has been The Power of 4.